more than anything, I was proud that these guys that I used to watch had so much faith in my ability.
Mm-hmm.
Like I couldn't even, to this day, I can't even describe to you how I felt whenever guys that, like I said, the guys I seen, just like, man, you're awesome, you're
mm-hmm.
good. And at first I took it as a rib, but when I realized they weren't blowing smoke, I was just, I had a bit of an ego. I had some swagger to me because, geez, I mean, that would be like, I guess, in comparison, like one of your heroes walking up and shaking your hand and saying, "Thank you, man, you're awesome."
Right.
Well, shit,
Yeah, it was definitely a great story. I think the right person was chosen to do it, and the house stayed. It didn't go up or down at that point.
We had our loyal fans that kept showing up for a few months, but because of that piece of dog shit Mickey Godwin didn't want to promote anything, which I hear is a reoccurring issue in this area of promoters having wrestling promotions and not promoting anything. Yeah, our house eventually went down to where we were just having a friends and family show.
I remember one show we got there, and it was literally, "Hey guys, there's no money here tonight. You guys can go home, or we can do the show tonight."
Yeah, we did the show.
And at that point, we were all already there.
Yeah, we're just like, ring set up, we're already here. There's at least 5 paying fans out there. We might as well give them a show.
Do you put that blame on what was going on in ring, or do you put the blame on the fact there's no promotion? Because people know that wrestling's going on. Are they not told, "Hey, we're here every month"? Or what do you put the blame on?
I think seriously that Dirty South at that time had an awesome product. Not necessarily with just the roster of guys. I think that the stories that were told were incredible. There was a lot of emotion that were involved, and a lot of real fight atmosphere. I blame it on the fact that we on 2 things. One, that there was no promoting at all. If people don't know you're there, how the hell are they going to know there's a wrestling show going on?
Right.
That's like opening Jimbo's Chicken Shack and just hoping that word of mouth gets you out as far as like that you have a restaurant open, and being pissed that you only had 10 people show up the first day. You got to put a little bit into it, and Mickey never did that. I seriously feel that Mickey cheated a lot of the guys in Dirty South, and and he was also a shit stir. He would stir drama with the boys and take one thing one person said, twist it, and tell another person an entirely different story, and just get to the point where it was just an awkward situation to be in. Plus, that was just one aspect. The other thing that I think that really killed our little crew at Dirty South was it was the wrong place, man. I don't think Bruton was a wrestling town. To this day, they don't draw.
They even had a Raven there recently.
They had Raven there. The Raven drew.
Did
I saw photos of the Raven show. Raven drew. But if that's the case...
Did they come back after?
Yeah, they came back and realized Raven wasn't there.
So the second show after Raven.
Yeah. By the time that we worked that last show there was seriously like 25 people that paid to go watch that show. To me, I think you're cheating your body if but that's a whole other discussion.
Right. Some of the guys that you were in there with, you said you wrestled Cornbread, you wrestled Jerry. You were also in there with Nick Vortex at the time. Thoughts on wrestling him as a guy who was kind of established at the time? I know there was an angle where you guys had a pretty stiff match where he put you over clean to set you up for the feud that you were going with Jerry.
Oh, with Vortex?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was, because Jerry was still injured.
He was hurt, yeah.
So Vortex was the fill-in guy. And I think the way it was set up was the fact that we had a 4-way where Nick filled in.
Well, at that point, Nick was beating young guys and students.
Yeah, so Nick was being put over as, was getting his wins. But I think because Jerry got injured, Nick became the fill-in guy for the 4-way that we had. And then there was something that was transitioned in that match between both of us to where we had a singles match.
Right.
And we were both heels at the time, which was something that another one of Jerry's visionary moments where, and I think sort of your little mad scientist gimmicks that you were doing at the time, where we see baby all the time, but we never see heel going at it, and
Mm-hmm.
we never see two heels showing respect for each other as
Mm-hmm.
far as their ability.
Honor among thieves. Type
Yeah,
thing.
they're the whole and that's what Nick and I did. We cheated on each other. We cheated,
Mm-hmm.
we did the dirty dog stuff, to one another, and
It was also very stiff, though.
it was very stiff.
I
And
remember you guys doing that.
one of the
was-
only times I can honestly say that Nick Vortex was ever stiff in the ring was in that match in Bruton, and
Bang bang.
and we brought it. I mean, we were both sore the next day after that, and I just, like I said, man, the magic was there, but there was just no crowd to experience it,
Right.
which later transitioned to the mass exodus of people who, at the time, there was another promotion getting started up called Ultimate,
Mm-hmm.